Hello, I'm Jesse Mackay, here to talk to you about what a buffer solution is and how it applies to our blood. What is a buffer? In the simplest terms, a buffer solution is an aqueous solution at equilibrium that resists changes in pH values when an acid or a base is added. Buffers are composed of a weak conjugate acid-base pair. On screen is a diagram of a basic composition of a buffer solution. A buffer could either be composed of a weak acid conjugate base pair or a weak base conjugate acid pair. It all depends on the pH level that must be maintained. Buffers are basically a solution at equilibrium and resist changes in pH via Le Chatelier's principle. Let's examine how a buffer works by seeing how a buffer works in our blood. In our blood, there is a buffer consisting of carbonic acid and its conjugate base, bicarbonate ion. In order to regulate the pH of the blood, for example, when carbon dioxide is added, according to Le Chatelier's principle, the change in concentration stresses the system, which allows the CO2 to combine with water to form carbonic acid, which dissolves into hydrogen ions and bicarbonate ions. If bicarbonate ions were to be added, it will combine with hydrogen ions to form carbonic acid, then break down to water and carbon dioxide. These will continue to react only until equilibrium is reached, which also keeps the pH the same, or rather almost the same. Both products of carbonic acid can be removed as waste products by breathing out and going to the restroom. An example of our blood buffer in action occurs when working out. When working out, the body produces more carbon dioxide and hydrogen ions from the breakdown of ATP. This causes heavy breathing to expel the extra CO2 and the lactate to form. I hope that you can find use out of my video. If you need more assistance with buffers, Google is your friend.